Forgiveness Friday sounds better, but I think it's good to talk about forgiveness on a Monday because it starts our week, or at least our work week. Our real week, I guess, our biblical week started yesterday. But, you know, to maybe ask the Lord to reveal those things that are have kind of been buried, probably the things with maybe the most hurt, but then maybe the things that we've also just simply overlooked because we didn't want to have to think about them. Ask the Lord to help us forgive those individuals. Um, I think it's important. I think it's going to be a healthy experience. It may be a harder experience, but the best part is you don't have to do it alone because the Lord will be with you in your drive, your God-given motive to forgive those people because your Father in heaven has forgiven you. And he operates magnificently in that because yesterday the verse of the day was out of Micah. And it was something along the lines of, our God does not wish to stay angry with those who are his forever because he loves, you know, loving kindness. He has what seems to be like a favored slant for those who are his, right? To forgive, to love, to choose to come back into communion with us. And I think we need to emulate that sentiment. Whereas, love seems to be the highest calling, but of course, a love that is biblically based, that is not simply tolerance, but that is true love in letting someone know if, they are right or wrong, and with tact, emulating the way that Jesus may have done it. He addressed certain people in certain tones. What was interesting was that the hardest hearts, the Pharisees, he addressed a certain way, a little bit harsher. But whereas those who were like lost on the side of the road, the beggar, the one who had, who had his arms that he couldn't reach out, there were certain interactions where Jesus saw and said, okay, this needs to be handled with a softer touch, and this needs to be handled with a heavier touch. And all of it was spirit led because he had full unadulterated access to the Holy Spirit as he has now given us. So do it in a spirit led fashion. But forgiveness is key because he has forgiven us. Enjoy this day he has made.